Hello everyone and welcome to Dumbarton for the Rangers Scottish Cup tie on a very wet and windy night. I'm in more or less in the away end actually in the press area, so it's quite noisy. There's about 2,000 fans in tonight looking forward to this one. It's nice to have Rangers back in action again, and Rangers line up today with McCrory in goals, Tavernier captain, Goldson, Suter, Ridvan, Lundstram, Raskin and Cantwell, with McCausland, Matondo and Dessers. On the sub-bench is Butland, Silva, Jack, Lawrence, Wright, Balogun, Barisic, Devine and Rice. As the teams begin to come out, there's no news on Sterling. The manager says he has a small injury, so he misses out tonight. Hopefully he'll be alright for Easter Road, where we can certainly use him. Hopefully this is a stress-free evening and Rangers get the job done nice and early. We'll have all the reports and hopefully the goal action afterwards also. 28 minutes gone here. Rangers should be ahead. It was good play down the right hand side. Tavernier, he cut it back from Matondo and he fires it over the bar. Dessers has already been in for the chance which the goalkeeper has blocked. Rangers have started well considering the conditions, which are really blustery. Rain is quite drizzly and heavy as well. They're having to kind of boot it at each other and play it quick and kind of hard. The pitch is really soft as well. Still 0-0. 25 on the clock and Dumbarton almost take the lead. They get down the right hand side, Yilmaz can't get back and it's whipped across and the shot comes off. I think McCrory's body, then his face is out for a corner. Just a wake up call for Rangers. They've had 3 or 4 chances. Cyril Dessers been involved in all of them and not taking any chances yet. That's all it takes for this to become a shot. Still 0-0. Rangers have taken the lead after 35 minutes. It's great received at a time where Dumbarton had a few half things going on in the box. Ross McCrory was short with a pass by, but Rangers got the other end, win a corner. Todd Cantwell takes it. It's flicked on by John Suter and John Lundstram in at the back post to nod in. Rangers lead 1-0. 2-0 to Rangers. It was James Tavernier who had it on the right hand side. He flipped across in beautifully and Cyril Dessers on the end of it just steers it into the corner for Rangers' second goal. In case of if you don't get it first time, keep trying for the big man. He's had a few efforts in this game which he's not managed to take. He's taken that one. It's 2-0 now and Rangers in pretty comfortable as we approach the half time. Half time Rangers lead by 2-0 and they're well worthy of it. Actually started quite well. Cyril Dessers had a couple of chances. He was in one which the goalie came out and smothered quite well. Matondo had the cutback which he lobbed just over the bar. And then they got bogged down slightly. Obviously Dumbarton would come back into it a wee bit and then there was a real chance. Flashed it across the face of goal. He kind of clipped it towards goal and McCrory managed to save it. I think possibly his body, then his face. It was a really good save at 0-0. If that went in it could have become tricky, but Rangers then went up the other end. They got the set piece which Cantwell took. Flicked on by Suter and the back post was John Lundstram to nod it in. And then just a couple of minutes later Rangers got a quick second. James Tavernier on the right hand side. He was down, floated a lovely cross into the back post and Cyril Dessers there just to steer it in brilliantly. It was a good finish by the big man. Listen, he's not had the prettiest of games. He had a few efforts that went over the bar and things, but he just never stops. He doesn't stop trying. It's not always got the quality, but he keeps going. He gets Rangers the second goal of our half time in the league 2-0. 57 minutes gone for Rangers. A treble substitution. Off Ridvan, on for comes Barisic. Off Nico Raskin, on comes Ryan Jack, and off Tom Cantwell, on comes Tom Lawrence. An early chance for Rangers in the second half through Rabbi McConnell. With a bit of a run, his shot was deflected wide, but aside of that, it's quite a stuffy game now. It's clearly over as a contest, barring any kind of recklessness from Rangers, but they've taken their foot off the gas and hopefully substitutions will inject something in again. But it remains 2-0. We're approaching 60 minutes gone. It is very wet, the rain's coming down heavy, the pitch is cutting up. It's windy, it's not nice conditions, so just get this over with, no injuries, maybe a couple of goals. That'd be nice, up the road with no hassles. Still 2-0 Rangers. Another change for Rangers, 67 gone, Cyril Dessers off. Mario Silva is on. As I said, there's not a lot happening. The conditions are terrible, so I think it's just about getting up the road. And there's been a few half chances. Matondo by run, he's maybe taking a heavy touch, but it remains 2-0 here in Dumbarton. Rangers get their third from the penalty spot. It was Rabbi Matondo down the left hand side. He got past his man, goes to ground, the penalty kick's given and the captain steps up and tucks it away to the goalkeeper's left hand side. 3-0 to Rangers. That's this game done and dusted. Final something for Rangers just on the back of that third goal. Off going. Actually, just trying to see who went off there. Scott Wright's came on. Robbie McConnell's went off. So McCausland's come over the left hand side. Scott Wright's come on for the last 10 minutes or so on the right hand side. 3-0 to Rangers. 2 minutes in the end. Dumbarton have got one back. It was a whip free kick headed home, but Rangers have went straight up the other end. And they have got a fourth goal. 12 played by Ross McCausland, attacking right down the middle. Scott Wright's through, makes a lovely run, takes a touch and just bullets it in to the goalkeeper. Similar to his goal against Hearts at semi-final against Hampden. Similar to his goal against Aberdeen. I've got them the wrong way. Similar to Hearts in the final, similar to Aberdeen. Hampden as well. 4-1 to Rangers. And it's a good goal. I mean, it's well deserved. It was a good finish as well by Scott Wright. I think they were both against Hearts. I'm getting myself in a mess here because of the goal. But anyway, it's 4-1 to Rangers. It was a good goal. Good assist by McCausland. Lovely weighted pass and a good finish. 4-1 Rangers. Full time at Dumbarton. Rangers have won comfortably by 4-1. It was job done at half time really, with the 2 late goals coming in the first half. The first one, John Lundstram from the flick on from the corner, and then Cyril Dessers notching. After a few attempts at goal, it's definitely a case of try again for him. He never hides, maybe not always got the quality, but he tucked it away for 2-0. The third came from the penalty spot, James Tavernier, after Robbie McConnell had been taken down. Then we lose another poor goal from a set piece. That's 4 this week, and yeah, the first couple have been bounce games, but that's something that does concern me slightly. Went straight up the other end and added a fourth when Scott Wright went through off a good pass from Ross McCausland to drill home. As I tried to say during the game, very similar to his goals at Hampden against Hearts in the semi-final and the final a couple of years ago. It's that same direct run and then he slams it in underneath the goalkeeper. So job done for Rangers, 4-1. A lot of chances created and missed, but all in all, through to the next round with kind of minimal fuss. Dumbarton, created a few chances and yes, they've scored, but overall in this pitch, in these conditions, that's a good job for Rangers. Final score, Dumbarton 1, Rangers 4. Managed to listen to the manager's post-match questions with the press. Happy with the result. He says we were in control, never really in trouble. Disappointed to concede, but scored 4 and created plenty of chances, which he was pleased, especially in these conditions. We're pitch level at the moment, and the pitch is really bad. It's cut up really bad, and the weather's obviously the rain and the wind, and that's terrible. So he's happy with that. Good to give game time to Scott Wright, Tom Lawrence, Ryan Jack, Borna Barisic, which is important, especially with this run of games coming up and getting back into things. On Abdallah Sima says it's dangerous to hear those things, referring to the fact that he's been sent back from AFCON, and they've said that he could be out for a long time with a long-term injury. He said it's dangerous to hear those things, but he wants to hear from our medical staff to make a good assessment, so he's going to get that done as quick as possible. Finally on John Lundstram, he said he wanted to keep John Lundstram. He's made that clear. It's now between him and the club financially to come to an agreement and get that sorted. So that's a basic roundup of the manager. He's very pleased with what he saw. It's a good job done for Rangers. We're through. It's a really terrible night. Thanks to everybody that's listened. I appreciate that. A different kind of podcast as we do here in the Bite Size. I hope you listen and enjoy and get enjoying the weekly stuff as we try and build this podcast into something enjoyable for everyone. Full time here in a very cold and wet Dumbarton. Dumbarton 1, Rangers 4. Job done into the next round.